Hi viewers, welcome back to Adult Farm. In today's particular videos, I'll be mentioning 5 annual crops for you guys. And like you guys know, annual crops are types of crops that grow within the full season or within 1 year and they died off. Okay, so I'll be mentioning 5 examples of this particular annual crops. And one of the amazing things about this particular 5 crops that I'll be mentioning, you can start planting them during rainy season time. And like you know, we are at rainy season time already, so you can start planting these particular crops within this particular season. Okay, now going with the first one, which is the maize farming. Maize farming is one of the lucrative on crops farming that you can invest your money into, or that can invest your money in. Okay, so and you grow your maize within you can harvest your maize within 3 to 4 months. Those are the harvesting period of maize. Okay, and we have several breed of maize as well, but I won't be going into that particular breed or varieties of maize for now. I just want to tell you guys that maize is one of the annual crops that grow within 3 to 4 months. Okay, and you can also plant this particular maize during dry season. That is when the areas of irrigation comes in. As far as you have a very big land that you can plant your maize and you can get your pipes ready, then you can plant your maize during dry season as well. Okay, now going with the second one, which is for the sweet potato. Sweet potato is one of the nice good annual crops that you can also plant, and they grow within 3 to 4 months. Okay, and if you want to start with this particular stuff, you need to get your land and cultivate your land. Okay, so the best time for you to plant your sweet potato is during rainy season time. Okay, and you can get their stem. You can buy the sweet potato stem. One of my subscribers also called me last week, so we discussed about this sweet potato farming as well. So they have started cultivating that particular farm, which is this particular video showing right there. So if you want to plant the sweet potato, so what we are just waiting for is for rain to fall. So when the rain falls, then that is when they'll start planting this particular sweet potato. And one stem is going for about 300 to 400 naira per this particular sweet potato. So you can think about it and you can do something like that for yourself as well. So now going to the third one, which is watermelon. Like you know, watermelon is one of the the best annual crops that you can plant, and they grow within 3 months. Okay, now if you discover very well, you notice that the Hausa men or not are the people that do plant this particular watermelon. The reason is watermelon do and grow very well during dry season. They don't grow very well during rainy season. I'm not saying they cannot grow during rainy season time, but they grow and do very well during dry season. That is why we discover that not people are those they were the ones that do plant this particular watermelons a lot. Okay, for you to go into this particular study, you must have a very good land to plant your watermelon, and like I said, they grow within this particular 3 months and they died off. Okay, so you can start something like that, can get your land and plant this particular watermelons and start something with it. Okay, and you know it's an appetizer fruit. It's something that you can take before you even consume food or before you start eating, and it's very, very okay for our body. So think about that particular stuff and invest your money into watermelon. Going with the fourth one, which is the tomato. Yes, tomato is one of the nice vegetable crops, and it's also an annual crop that grow within 3 months. Now within 3 months you should be able to harvest your tomato. If you go to the market now, ask for the current price of tomato. In short, I went to market recently and I want to buy a tomato. They were picking about 3 to 4 tomatoes for me at the rate of 500 naira. Can you see that if you invest your money into this particular stuff, you can make your money from it as well? Okay, so you can go into this particular tomato, think about it, and if you make your research about this tomato, you will discover the amount of money that we have been generating for this particular tomato in Nigeria currently. Okay, so you can think about this particular farming, invest the money into it and start making your money. And you can plant your tomato during dry season as well, not only rainy season. You can plant it during dry season. Get your irrigation farming ready and start on producing your tomato. Okay, so I'll be dropping another video regarding this irrigation stuff. I'll teach you guys how to do irrigation farming about tomato or any other crops that require this particular irrigation. Another video will be coming up very, very soon, okay, regarding that, and you will learn something from it. So tomato, like I said, is one of the annual crops that you can invest your money into it. Think about it, get your land ready, and one of the amazing thing about this stuff, you can plant it at your backyard. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have a lot of money or buy land before you plant a tomato. You can do the tomato at your backyard and you harvest them. You can process it or start selling it out as well. So think about it and invest your money into this particular tomato. Going with the fourth one, I think the rice farming. rice farming is very good and is very lucrative as well. I think rice is one of the most common food that we do consume in Nigeria. Both the rich, both the poor, we do consume this rice on like of a thing. So go into this rice farming, but the best land that you can use to plant your rice is a swampy land. You can't just use any land to plant your rice. They are not going to grow. You use a swampy land. And what do I mean by a swampy land? The land that has water. Those are the type of land that grow rice very, very well. Okay, think about that, invest the money into it, and see the outcome of this particular crops. Like I said, they are annual crops and they grow within 5 to 6 months. Like for the rice, 5 to 6 months you should harvest your rice. Okay, so think about this particular 5 crops farming that I just mentioned, and see the profitability in it and how you can invest your money into it. Think about it and start something like that. And if you are looking for where to get those particular seed of all these particular 5 crop farming that I just mentioned, you can reach out to me. And like, if you want to plant this stuff, or after planting you need to apply fertilizer into it. And what are the common fertilizer you can use? Like, they are the chicken poo, the cow poo, and also this particular fertilizer called the super grow. If you are conversant with my videos, I've talked about super grows a lot. That you can make use of super grow for both crop farming and also livestock farming. So you can make use of this particular super grow to fertilize your soil, or to fertilize your this particular 5 crops that I just mentioned, and they are going to grow quick and they will grow fast. So if you are looking for where to get this to get this fertilizer, you can reach out to me. My number will be dropping at the end of this particular video. You can discuss there with me. And also, if you have any other any other crop farming that grow within this particular months that I just mentioned, you can drop it there. That is where the comment section is there. We are here to help you help each other and also to share ideas here. So you can drop your own ideas, and we also appreciate it. And bye for now.